Hello and good morning, all of you space people of space. Now, welcome back to Hardspace, Shipbreaker. The reason I'm streaming this early morning stream, Mrs. Sausage and Lily are out at work today. They are volunteering at the local food bank. Poppy is in her little bed watching her phone, so I thought I'd get a sneaky early morning stream in. Yeah, right. I'm level 6 now and I'm just going up to level 7. I've got 4 more work orders to do and the ships are getting much bigger, so I wanted to stream this before they get bigger yet again, or more difficult as the case may be. I don't know yet. I've upgraded my kit somewhat. Oh dear, that's all knackered. As a back, I need to repair it. What F space, F space, F space. All repaired. Okay. Now let's go to work. Start a shift. New ships. See, these are medium of the hard. 22 gabillion that's worth. I'm pulling in about 12 mil out of that because I do have a lot of wastage. Yes. Well, we'll see how we get on. Again, I'm kind of in the open mode, so there's no time limit, as it were. So I just kind of strip this baby down. Yeah, I want all of the ship gone, not just some of it. How do we get in? If you watched my previous streams, you will notice that this ship is a lot bigger than they were before. I've just got new thrusters, so they're going to take a while to get used to as well. But they're a lot faster than the old ones.
Pressure levels dropping.
Let me in. Let's go space shipping. Now, the plan is open all the doors. Whoa, whoa. Alright. Did I leave that one open? No, I didn't. That was very spacey, wasn't it? Right, okay. So open all doors first, vent the whole place. Whoa! This is the first time I've come across this. Usually they're all full of oxygen when I first start. Let's turn some lights on. Yeah.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Whoa. Okie dokie. Look, that's the cockpit where the driver sits, who drives the space ship. Pictures of peoply folks. I'll just check here again. There's no more doors in there. Alright, let's go to the back. Or the stern, you might say. Oh, there's another door there. Coolant and splody things. Marvellous. Oh, these new thrusters are giving me some shenanigans.
Air pressure level decreasing.
I'll do that utility key in a minute. Now, that is going to vent the whole thing, isn't it? We are kind of... Well, we are vented already. My light's red. I'm going to turn this off now before I go out there. I think I've got a utility key. I have. Now that drains all the coolant out of the thrusters and all that malarkey. How much air have I got? 367 seconds. That should be enough to do some damage outdoors. And now we're in the belly of the beast. In fact, what I'm going to do is make myself a little hole by getting rid of a couple of these nacelles. Push this out like this. Oh, I should have done the bottom one first. Alright, I can do that still. Go here, do this. If this is like the middle tier ship, And it's only medium. I dread to think what the higher stage ships are like. Put that one on there. You attach to that. Go on, off you go, son. Pay me. Go on, pay me.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Hopefully that other nacelle won't just crash into that top one. If it crashes, it crashed. Yeah, it's done it. Yep, it worked. They're both there. Whoopsie. Go on. Off you go, little fella.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Like, to strip a whole ship down, I think my quickest so far is I am slow. It's been about 100 minutes. But I'm not really in any rush. There's no timer. That's that one done as well. How are we for air? We've still got loads left. Loads of the air. Right, let's do this whole top end.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Now doing all of these points should enable me to peel my ship like a great big piece of fruity fruit that you can peel. Yes. It's taken me a bit of getting used to these new thrusters. They're a lot more sensitive. Out of range. Hello, Shockadil, Daniela. And hello, Tim. Yes, fruity fruit. I don't want to peel that yet. That looks like it can explode. 136 seconds off the air. Hang on, I'm right over a power generator there. That thing there, the power generator, generates power and electrical shocks. There, peeled it. Don't break my thing. Go in there, go on. What's the problem with you, Tether? I'll test out my new gun thing. I've increased the strength on it. Oh, no, I don't like that. Go on, eat it. Is it going to go in?
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Whatevs. That goes in the furnace, that bit.
Deposit accepted.
The banana is the sausage of the fruit world. Tim, you've never seen this before. This is a treat, this game. It is... I don't know what it's like to watch, but to play, it is so satisfying. How many tethers have I got? I could do with some more and some fuel. That was hard work, that bit. They usually go a lot more swimmingly than that. You can go over there too. Why is it not moving? It's because it's so heavy, that's why. I mean, that's a few ton of metal, that, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's a big old lump. Right, Let's go and do some more peeling. See these things here? They explode as well. Freeze things. I shouldn't say Locus and Nicole anymore. You should say Sir Isaac. There was another bit, I remember. There. Haven't started that side, but we'll have a little bash. It's all got to get done, innit? I've got some kind of audio system in my suit now, so I can hear where components are. Oh, Isaac, I'm finishing it. The only reason I'm not streaming that now is because I think it's too early. A lot of the people who were watching it was from the America land, and I mean it's 10 here, so that means it'll be between 5 and 6 hours behind us. So it'll only be like 5 o'clock in the morning there. So I'm doing another stream later on today. But I just, while the family are out, I thought I'd be opportunistic and bang in a stream, you know. Because this game's good. Oh, I can't fit through the guys, so turn them out, squish through the little hole. You're in New Zealand land? What's the time there right now, Tim of the H? (9:21 PM). Wow. So you're like in the future. You're only here because you couldn't sleep. Get to bed. Right. I've updated my laser, or upgraded it, you might say, with an upgrade. Now, if I'd have done this amount of work before, I'd have had to rest my laser. It would be smoking and all sorts by now. Let's get up the top, see if there's any more peely bits. There is. I don't think I did the top on this side, did I? No, I did not. I know, right? Yeah. It kind of makes me really excited for salvage. I did not know this would be this much fun. That comment was aimed at. If salvage is half of this in Star Citizen, I will be a salvager. There it goes. I'll have that bit. Just make it a little bit smaller, you know. Right, I think I can start peeling all of this now. This, believe it or not, is the easy bit. Right. This back bit's a little bit tricky because there's fire explosion stuff attached to most of it. I have vented all that, so I could probably peel the thrusters. Get all of these off first, then just pop them out. I like the panel cutter on this thing. Like cutting whole panels in half is so great.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Hello, ants. You stay there a minute. Where's that bit gone? There it is. In it goes. Into the processor. I lost a bit.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Just pop that over here. That panel's kind of doing its job for me there. Alright Tim, thanks for popping in from New Zealand land. I'll read your comment again later, when I am in your present. There.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Is that all three of them, little bad boy? Oh, look, I've messed that bit up. Should be able to pull this out. Yep. Now that's got to go down there in a barge.
Reminder,
Always with the
asphyxiation
oxygen.
can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Still got 70 seconds of air. But I will heed their advice and go and get some more.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
If I've got 12 tethers left, that's enough. For now.
Welcome to Vendor 9000.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
Well, they're definitely loose. Now is every job on... No, it's not. They've changed it, Ice. You can still play that way, but if you look up in the top right on my timer is going up rather than down. So the gameplay is exactly the same. The rewards are exactly the same. You can continue to get rid of your debt, but the timer is gone. So it's like an open mode, if you like. There are 4 game modes now. There's this one, which is time free. There's no I'm the other way up this time. Yeah, it's completely time free. I mean, it takes me about 100 minutes to strip down a ship, and a shift is 15 minutes. You still get all the LT points, everything now. There's permadeath. There's a 30 clones version. There's your timer mode, and then there's this mode which is open, or there's free play as well. So there is kind of 5 modes now, if you like. That's going to be a struggle getting that out of there, isn't it?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Come on, little fella. So in essence, I could take all day to do this. The time just doesn't matter. As long as you've got enough oxygen and fuel, you're fine. Which was a maker for me. I tried it on the 15-minute mode. Oh no, I'm the other way, aren't I? Yeah, I tried it on the 15-minute mode, and it kind of takes the fun out of the game because it's just so stressful. Rather than strip down the whole ship, you just have to do the missions. I know, right? I mean, I can see people doing speed runs. I mean, here you can see all the missions. Salvage power generator, salvage electrical. Now, if I was to do 30 seconds a piece of electrical, that'd be my 15 minutes gone. Yeah, it was too much. It was too much, man. It was too much. Couldn't take the pressure. Yeah, look, there's the fiery things of doom. They make me all on fire, they do. And there should be some on this side, I believe. Yeah, fiery things of doom. They well suck. They do make lots of fire. They burn me right up. Let's get all of these other sides off now. It should be loose. Start there. Because why not? Fill a bowl. Oh, I wasted that tether. That's going in. Get back over there, son. Oh, I've lost that bit of salvage. Pull it. Pull it. Oh, no. That was an expensive mistake, that. Damn it. What was that? 400 kilograms of nanocarbon straight in the bin. Put it in the wrong thing. Don't matter. Don't matter. We'll get through this.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
I know, I know. I love the design that's gone into these ships as well. It's kind of given me some ideas for like games like Space Engineers on how to in the future design my ships. Like it's literally just a shell. The armour, it's great. That isn't enough carbon, isn't it? Do you have to buy the tethers? Yeah, you do, mate, but they are cheap as chips. I mean, for this ship, I'll probably get about 12 million. I haven't upgraded my tethers much, and I don't use them as much as I should, really. But I'll show you. I'm going shopping now anyway. Like, when you first start, you have to be a little bit careful. You're lucky to get 1 million out of a ship. You start off with these tiny little ships. But now, they're just like a drop in the ocean. Oxygen, I'll fill up. See, 8 grand for oxygen. Nova fuel is 5 grand. Tethers are 9 grand for 15. But I believe you only start out with 10 and you have to kind of upgrade them so that you can hold 15. There's still a ton more upgrades I can do, but I haven't got the LT points, which you earn from completing tasks. And all your kit is rented initially as well. My laser cutter is rented, my space suit, my helmet, everything is rented. So after every mission, it basically starts off, you're in debt by 500,000 as soon as you start a mission, just through rental costs and stuff. And then, yeah, basically you work your way out of debt. The more kit I can buy myself, the less debt I'll actually start off with. But you have to rent the barge, you rent the ship, everything. But it's good. I feel that this is very well balanced. I thought it was out of balance at the beginning, but now that I've started to level up a little bit, it's about right. It's a big old lump of metal that. I usually make mistakes with this one and it ends up getting chopped up. Gets sucked into there.
Credits deposited.
The idea is for me to get a big enough gap to get that thing out without setting myself on fire, and then chuck it down there in the barge. I like the way you've got to be so careful here, and then when you've finished, you unceremoniously fire it at the barge. If you do hit other stuff, it explodes and you lose it though, which is quite annoying. What's that? That's nanocarbon. You can get in the cooker, son. Off your pop. So you should be good with this now. The more tethers you add, the more kind of pull you get at a greater speed. If I get over that line, that will automatically pull that into there, so that's what I've got to try and avoid. That's a heavy bit of kit, that.
Warning, tethers depleted.
We'll go and get some more while that's cooking.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your
All right for air and fuel. Is he going? I wish you could take apart one tether. Basically, it works two ways. You've got a processor, which is like for your high-end goods, like your nanocarbon. Titanium, that also goes in the processor. Things like aluminium and non-electrical components go in the furnace and get melted down. And then electrical goods and more expensive components, nuclear reactor stuff, they all go in the barge. But if you look, when I point at certain elements, in the bottom middle of the screen, it will say processor, furnace, there you go, nanocarbon processor. It tells you where it all goes. But there are components within components. So this might go in the processor, but that pipe might go in the furnace. So you have to chop bits off individually, which I haven't shown you yet, but I will show you how to do that. There's still power running there. So I can actually take these fuses out at a risk of blowing stuff up. Hello, Kim. I haven't got time for Twitch, mate. I got zapped. It's either Twitch or YouTube. And what peanuts they do pay you on Twitch, they take 40% of your revenue as well, and I just think that's rude. There it goes. Yeah, I used to do Twitch and YouTube, but I don't have the time for both anymore, to be honest.
Credits deposited.
Oh no, right, that's attached. So there's a hatch there that goes into the cockpit, so I'm going to have to do some weldage. YouTube take nothing. What you earn in donations is yours. Every time you donate to someone on Twitch, Twitch take 40% of that from you. So if you give someone $5, they're basically nicking $2 of it. I think that's really naughty. They're ruthless, absolutely ruthless. But that's just my opinion.
Processing valuable
And then bear in mind the taxman takes another 20% of that. And I like all my stuff. I like the way YouTube. Once I've live streamed, it's on here forever as well. I keep
Your
my
oxygen
YouTubes.
reserves are low.
I keep my live
Note
streams.
that
My
excess
kids can
carbon
watch them.
dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
YouTube, in essence, is like a portfolio of my life, of my video life. Once you've twitched, they've done it before. They can just kind of erase everything you've done.
accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
But that's the political rant over. That's about as political as I get. Oxygen, I've got 11
Oxygen
tethers.
levels stabilizing.
Oh, could do with some elf. There's elf kits inside the ship, actually. I got electrocuted. Oh, I honestly wouldn't know about Asia, Kim. I wouldn't know. But they take nothing from super chats. They don't in England, anyway. Take the back end of that first. Put it there. That'll do. I'm going to have to get that rolling this way, I think. Get the fiery boxes of doom out. Right, I've increased the range on this. I wonder if I can do it from here now. I can. I had to be practically next to this thing last time I did it.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Come on. You can do that, but again, they're
Salvage
naughty.
secured. Credits
You,
deposited.
if you're monetized, then Twitch own your content for 24 hours. So when you see people streaming simultaneously to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, they're actually breaking their contract if they're monetized. If you're not monetized, you can stream your content wherever you want. Go on, pull it. But as soon as you're monetized, if you stream to Twitch and YouTube, or if it goes to one or the other within 24 hours, you're actually breaking the law. See, I like to do things the right way. I don't want to get in trouble.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
Right, this end bit should be quite simple. Oh,
Salvage
look,
deposit accepted.
there's a choppy bit.
Credits transferred.
Oh, that's a big bit there. Now, this might be a bit silly standing here and doing it. There we go. Off it goes. Start doing chopping in a minute.
Processing. Credits deposited.
Warning. No tethers remaining.
Oops. We'll stop that where it is then. Go and get some. These are good. These are like static points where you can tether to. Look at this view, man.
Object not accepted.
Oh no, ice. Cut them into smaller pieces.
Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
Oh yeah. What happened? Oh, Kim, thank you very much. For some reason that didn't pop up on my screen. It just made an announcement. Thanks a lot, Kim. Oh no, I can't see it. There it is. Go on, take the metal-y thing. It really hurts when those big things hit you. Like smashes your visor and then you die of death. That's the reactor there. That's scary taking that out. I do save. I try and save, Kim. Yeah, right. This has got to get cut out. Because that's the powery thing underneath it. So this can go in the furnace. Right, let's do some chopping. What a bit of kit, eh? That's awesome. The moon. It's a little bit oval, isn't it? But I'm blaming that on the perspective of my visor.
Material deposited.
Get in that furnace. And you... Oh, that's heavy, that is. That goes in there. The Earth isn't flat, it's sausage shaped. Everyone knows that. Right, I want to have a look at this.
For processing. Credits deposited.
Okay. Now I can chop straight through this. It's true, ants. Everybody knows it, but they're in denial. Wow, cut that straight, didn't I? We'll have another go at that line. This should just pop straight off. That's loose now. Any fiery things attached to it? No. Right, I'll pop that in the cooker as well. Oh, it's there. Off it goes. Hang on. Those doors are supposed to go in the furnace, I think. Or parts of that are. But it's alright. A lot of the things I do sacrifice, like the little lights I sacrifice, because they're just not, they're not worth the money. Any big things attached to that? No.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded. Deposit not accepted.
Go on, big fella. Yeah, and you can't cut nanocarbon. You can't cut nanocarbon. Well, I can't anyway. I don't know if you need a bigger tool for that. I usually blow one or two of these up. You can strategically use these to put out fires. I can't believe I haven't started a fire yet, actually. Probably when we get inside I'll start a fire.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
That's an heavy bit of that.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Valuable object processed.
Well, I've got 5 left.
Deposited.
That's going to go red. Might still go. It's going in it. Yay. Slowly, slowly, catchy monkey. Look at the spaceship. It's not so spacey now, is it? Don't know if this side bit comes off.
Valuable object processed.
Yeah, I can't cut that. First time I did this, I just chopped it off there and everything inside blew up and it started a chain reaction and the fusion reactor melted down and then I was sad. I'm going to press this. This is still activated. No, it's got no fuse in it. So why is it powered? I don't know, but I'll have to be aware of that when I'm inside.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Probably. Yeah, I probably did ice. Oh yeah, I meant to say, Kim, I've been looking at your old Instagram, son. You've lost some weight, ain't ya?
Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
What we got here? This is a lifty uppy thing. A heat sink. I'm going to take the... I'll take this off. That might sort out our power issue. That's the generator. I usually get too close to it and it electrifies me. In the barge for you. That's worth squillions, that thing.
New certification level achieved. License upgraded.
Oh, yes. It's a good thing and a bad thing, the license, because now I have to do harder ships, apparently. Like, this is a medium difficulty ship. The other ships have, like, pipes and valves and all kinds of things that you have to turn off. Losing weight after sleeves not so hard. Keeping it off is another matter. Yeah, I suppose it's getting back into that habit of big meals, isn't it? Keeping the stomach little. I suppose if you stretch it again. Where did that disappear? Whoa.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I'm having this off, whatever this is on top here. Doesn't look connected to the actual ship. What is it? Waste disposal unit. Well, worst case scenario, I'm going to get covered in poo. I can handle that. Wouldn't be the first time. It's going in the processor. No, I ain't seen it, Ice. What are these little things here? They can get in the possessor as well. I don't really watch the telly. If I'm not at work or doing the fathering, I'm generally on here. Ain't no got time for that telly malarkey. him, you'll probably find a bit of that is muscle as well, is muscle mass, because you were smashing the weights for quite a while. I wouldn't really go by the weight, because you had a very, very sedentary lifestyle before you. Before the sleeve, then you started hitting the gym. You're kind of get that beginner's growth, aren't you?
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
It starts to get fun in a minute. I can chop open big things. Right, now if I have
Secured. Account credit applied.
one of those pipes is still active. It was purple, wasn't it? This one here, that's still active. That's going into the coolant system in there. Look, there's the coolant thing, which is full of the coolant. If I rip the reactor straight out the top, is that going to fire everywhere? Could have that off now as well. I'm going to start chopping bits off of the nuclear reactor.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Take it. Take the test. I took it. I'm 90% sausage.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Ah, I just fired that off into space, haven't I? Come back. There. What a shot, son. What a shot. 140 seconds of the air. Now we can get rid of this big bit of malarkey. Why have I got a feeling that's going straight in there? Come on, you can do it. Come this way.
Warning. No tethers remaining.
That's it. That's it.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000.
Oxygen, tethers.
Purchase.
Got bags of fuel. Bags, I tell ya. Get rid of those tethers now. It's over the threshold.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Right, there's the first aid kit. Right, I'm having that. Thanks. And I think now what I'm going to do is rip a bit of walling off. Oh, alright, we'll cut it here. See if I can keep that bit of, well, crashed into a chair. There we go. I've still got my oxygen bottles. Where's this going? Furnace. Now we can peel this.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
I always smash myself in the face with the chair though. I might cut, yeah, I'm going to cut an hole in the bottom. That'd be much easier.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, look at that little beam there. I wonder, right, I've never actually tried this. I might just, because it's only a little bit of aluminium. If I fire all of this into the barge, because it usually takes me about 20 minutes to separate all these chairs. But if I just fire that into the barge, go on, you can do it. It's a bit of a squeeze, ain't it? Right, let's have another little chop here. Go on. This is purely an experiment. I might be wasting an obscene amount of money here, but it might take them. Yes!
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
But did it just kind of take one? We'll try this one. That said 200 kilos of seat. That sounds like one seat. Oh no, it did.
Deposit accepted.
Took the
Credits
blooming lot, I tell ya.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, see, once I got this out, I'd chop a big bit of floor out, I could nick all the computers. There.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I would love this. In real life, this would be my job. I want to be a chopper-upper of
Deposit
things.
accepted. Credits transferred.
Food goes in the furnace. Right, air. There's some air down here. Air. Gibby! Hello! Oh, well, thank you so much. That would be so dangerous. Let's be honest though, what could possibly go wrong? Hang on. Nah, Gibby, you name me one thing that could go wrong. Taking apart spaceships with instruments of fire and destruction whilst playing around with nuclear reactors and things that are on fire. There's not really a lot that can go badly. Have I chippy choppy that? Is it all out? Like a knife through butter. No, right, it's good, isn't it? Good bit of kit, that. Let's have a go. See if it'll go downwards. It's going to be heavy, isn't it? No, it's still attached somewhere. We'll go this way. There we go. Off you go, big bit of metal. Now the reason I've done that is because there's pewters there and I keep getting electrocuted when I touch them. When I'm in heaven, I would say I died following my dreams. Get exploded. See? Do you have your own quarters? You have a hub, which is kind of that ship that you rent, where I keep going back and getting my stuff from. You have to go in there at the end, I'll show you. Once our ship is dust, I will be returning to this place. That is where we go for upgrades and new jobs and things. Salvage electricals, that's quite a big bit of my job. I need 20 of them. Nah, there's not a bed and stuff. It's not like a walkie-aroundy place. It's just like it's almost like a spreadsheet, if you like. That would be cool though. That's what I was hoping initially. It would be somewhere you could kind of go and chill and maybe watch other workers doing their work, working and workalising and stuff.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Once I've got that nuclear reactor out, that thing there, I'm going to literally cut this spaceship in half. That, I love doing that, it's just fun.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
And this time I'll remember to have some tethers before I do it, so that it doesn't drift off into space.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
There's plan to include the Master Jack quarters at some point. That would be amazing. Did Hellion get abandoned? Yeah, it did. I've heard something about it though. We was talking about this yesterday. Is it the Discord group have taken it over or something? I don't know. Someone has taken over the servers. I don't know if they're still gonna continue like building the game, but I think it's gonna continue running as it in its current state. I can't speak. What with all these words? $11 out of 20.
Salvage secured.
Whilst I am at work, Mrs. Sausage and my 10-year-old daughter are also at work. It's her first day. She's helping in the local food bank today. I'm so proud of her. She actually said to us that she wanted to do it. So she's gone with Claire. Oh, wrong button. It's only volunteer work, but hey, you've got to start them somewhere. There's a fiery thing of stuff. I'll have that. Go me, not being froze.
Oxygen reserves are low.
Oxygen reserves are low. I've got 70 seconds yet. Don't give me that rubbish. I haven't just set off the thing, have I, by taking that? No, that's alright.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
You can be 3 AM? Get to bed, Gibby. Mr. Gibson of the Clan Gibson. Go and do the bed.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Data drives. I'm going to go and do that. Salvage data drive, 0 out of 1. And electrical, 16 out of 20 I've got so far. I think I know where the data drives are. They're in one of these here rooms. No, that there be the airlock. There's one. Got you, son. These data drives are brilliant. You can actually read these when you get back in the hub and they tell you lore. And like they're messages from people who used to own the ships and stuff. It's really good. Sleep and me have not been friends for years. I am exactly the same, Gib. Sleep for me is a nightmare, to be quite honest. Look at all that computery stuff. Right, let's take a vote on this. Once I have finished the criteria for the missions, should I then continue to salvage properly, or just feed this whole ship, chop it in half and feed it into the relevant processors? Come here, computery thing. Should have so chopped that wall out.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Or using a more hands-on. Do you know what? I kind of like the idea of both, because you've got both with this. You can use like a focused beam, as it were, or this thing. Like there's different shapes. So, but I do like using that split beam. It's so much fun. It makes me feel manly. If done properly, I wouldn't mind various attachments, you know.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Chop and run, time is money. Alright, Ian, I'm all over that. I like the cut of your jib. That's going in the barge. It's these silly little things like battery packs that are worth a fortune. Oh, conned me out half the wall then. I was supposed to take that all out in one bit. How are you still attached? You stinky door. There we go.
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
sure that computer room was down there. Yeah, there they are. That's what me am after. I'd only need one more. I'm getting electrocuted from miles away. These storage things are worth a fortune, though.
Account credit applied. Work order complete.
Work order complete. So that is all of my missions for this done.
Salvage deposit accepted.
I wonder what would happen. Hang on. The reactor's degrading. Why? That should be popping out of there about now. There it goes. Oops. Yeah, I know the top pops off. What is happening? There you go. The shell casing is just coming apart. Right, I'm going to go... That's the reactor itself, I think. Off it goes. Please don't blow up. That makes an awfully big bang.
Salvage is destroyed. Don't do that.
There. Reactor's done. You've been retired since 2012. A recluse. I'm not retired and I'm still a recluse. I think once it's actually in the barge, you're pretty safe. You do get a diagonal visual glitch every now and again, but it doesn't affect the game any. We are in half, people. We are in half. I've got 8 of the Tethys.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Go get some air. There's a lot of good stuff in the cockpit, but like we said, I'm just going to chop it up, throw it in now.
Welcome to Metatron 9.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Off that bit go. It does look very cool when a big bit goes in the furnace, though. I might watch it. Let's watch it get furnaceized.
Valuable object
Whoopsie.
processed. Credits deposited.
And it goes. Destroyed ECU, computers, all sorts. Whoopsie, my bad. Oh, it does get a little bit framey when you put something that big in, but hey. Ghost of Tsushima. Nah.
Deposit accepted.
I got so much to do, you know. Such a gorgeous game. I've never played anything like it, really. I don't know. At the moment, I mean, this was gifted to me. This is brilliant. No, not this was gifted to me. Deliver Us the Moon was gifted to me by Gib, but I'm not really in a financial position where I can be buying new games at the moment. So I'm kind of playing what I've got. I'm still waiting for Star Citizen 3.10 to come out as well. I need to have a bash at that. So I've still got a lot to do, a lot to play. Is it very bloody and gutsy? I think that's disconnect to booberated, isn't it? CT! I reckon CT's just dragged his sorry carcass out of bed. Yeah, those young'uns. Tell ya, they like their lay-ins, don't they? Could you vaporise the whole ship if you went from one side to the other? You can't cut through the nanocarbon, unfortunately. But if I wanted to vaporise the ship, I'd shoot the thing. What's it called? You know, the reactor. That's it. Let's chop this bit. I reckon a computer just went up in flames then. I think that's discombobulated as well. Ah, it's these things. That one of the bugs of the game is even if these cupboards are cut in half, they will still hold the ship together, as it were. But as soon as you pop them off, it's all right. Hang on, there isn't even a chop in that wall. I missed a whole wall. Definitely chop now. How many have I got? 12 of the tethers. That should just pop off of there now, he says. Might have to do a small amount of work to do some chopping. You're getting up early tomorrow. What are you getting up for, CT? It must be something important if you're getting out of your fart sack in the AM. There she goes. Now we will do the same with this bit. Mostly nanocarbon.
Supplies are low.
You're going on a date? Early? Who goes on a date early? Where are you going? What are you doing? Is it going to be good?
Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase.
Because of lockdown, we're spending the whole day together. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough.
processing. Credits deposited.
Look at that big beast he went in there. Easily peasily. See how much we got paid after this. We've wasted a lot of stuff. I reckon we'll get about 10, 11 mil. Go on. Keep going. That's a heavy bit, that.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Oh, I've just got to pause this a sec. My kid's in the background. Poppy's still in. Her little matey's come knocking for her. There. Don't need to be hearing their shenanigans, do we? Go on, get in there. Still going. As soon as he's past that line, it should get sucked in. Go on. It's too heavy to push. If I use my push on that, it'll fire me across the map. Whee. I could risk going in here. Now, yeah, now I'm in the pull of that thing. Use all of our tethers.
Caution, tether supplies running low.
Cut it in half? Where's the fun in that? There it goes. I mean, I could just chop bits off now for fun. There it goes. I'm stuck in the force of the thing. I'm actually getting sucked in. Ah! The frame rate, it's all gone pear-shaped. Whoa. It's early access still, so I don't think it's been optimised. That nearly ended in tears, didn't it?
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
What's that? Put that in the furnace. Well, it didn't though, did it? That didn't go wrong. That became an adventure. Depends on your perspective, Ice. Depends on your perspective. Oops, put that in the wrong hole. Okay, right, I would say that is cooked. What do you reckon? All we've left is bits. Now, I've by no means done that properly, but hey, that was a lot of fun. When I do it properly, it took me about 100 minutes last time. I did every single bit. So now we'll pop in the hab. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I wish you could kind of open the door and walk in. But this is what happens. Oh, 11 mil. Better than I thought. Got a new rank as well, which means we get new ships. Exactly, Ice. You don't get lost, you go on an adventure. So we're rank 7 now. Oh, I've looked at upgrades. I will show the upgrade type system now. The green stuff is the thing that was good. The red stuff is the thing that was bad. Now there is a lot of red there. But there's also a lot of green, like that reactor. I got 3 gabillion for that. The rest of it's all peanuts, really. Look. Oh, hang on. Thruster, 1 gabillion. Nanocarbon's pricey, isn't it, nowadays? completed all my work orders. Complete shift. Now if I still had some of that ship left, I could go and do the same shift again, just continue. Yeah, see, look, suit rental 45 grand, scanner rental 30 grand, hab utilities 2.5, hab rent, grapple rental, cutter rental is 120 grand, bay transportation fees, my lease, interest alone 93 grand. That was 500,000 before though, but I've bought some of my own components. I now owe 931 million, whereas before I owed a kabillion. So, ice, man, yeah, I will just do one ship and then I will have to go away for a little while. Otherwise I would play it forever, I think. Now the upgrades are fun. Look at all the things I can upgrade. My heat capacity, my cooldown, range, my things. These are LT points up here, links tokens, and that's what you earn through doing the various missions and things to upgrade your stuff. Now to actually purchase a cutter I need 19,000 of the LTs, and I don't have that many. I've bought my own helmet, so I no longer rent that. Next mission I could actually purchase my own scanner. That was locked before. I've purchased my own thrusters too. I will go back and repair all of this. And then what I'm going to do is feed my small child. So I'm going to call it quits there, everybody. We've earned a gabillion credits. I've chopped up a spaceship. I've had all the chats with all of the lovely people. I'm going to stream again later on today. I don't know what time, it's family dependent. I'm going to stream a bit more of that Deliver Us the Moon, because I like it. Yeah, I have no idea what time. Maybe even this evening. I will go for this evening, in the England time, yes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed all that. CT, good luck on your date, mate. I hope it goes really well. Thanks for the donations, thanks for the great chats, and you're just all awesome. I'll see you soon, everybody. Laters.